I was diagnosed with Graves' disease, which is a thyroid disorder, and then I had surgery and then found out I had thyroid cancer. And then from there, I was supposed to be getting better, and I kept getting worse, and then found out I had lupus. You wake up one day, or I woke up one day and realized this is no longer acute. This is a chronic illness now. And it really was a revelation, and it was really hard to deal with. And I really didn't know what else to do, but I had these creative urges, and a friend suggested, why don't you try photography? So I never owned a camera. It actually always really intimidated me. So she loaned me a camera, and I literally started shooting from my bed. This was my first camera, Pentax K1000, which I still love and work with. It became my lifeline. It really became my lifeline because I was able to put all my everything, my angst, my feelings of isolation, loneliness, loss of health, ability to work, dependency issues, belonging, all of it into my work. The way I shoot is sort of responsive, candid, spontaneous. You know, I don't pose my subjects. I certainly direct them, but posing, I think there's a difference. I'm very laid back, very casual. It's really like having a conversation. The only difference is I have a camera. So right now, I'm looking at you, and I would have my camera, and we would just be hanging out talking. I use available light. I think most photographers really pay attention to time of day and choose to shoot in that way. I really don't work that way. I work, like I think I mentioned before, when I have the energy to do so. So that could be late at night, whatever available light there is. Obviously natural light is wonderful to work with, but if I don't have that, I use what I have. So I don't have any fancy setup. I don't use flash. And it's just very casual, and I think that's why the work is intimate. This is Natalie. I have known Natalie since she's about, I think 9 months old, is when I started shooting her. She was one of the people who would come visit me when I was recovering in bed, her and her mom, and I've been shooting her through all the years. She's going to be 8 next month, right? This is very much my shooting style. I get very close to the kids because I adore them, and we just have fun together. And we talk, and we laugh, and we dance, and we shoot, and we take pictures. I try and be really respectful of the kids as far as their tolerance. Some have more, some have less. And I'll say to you sometimes, right? Like, just tell me when you had enough. And when you had enough, we're done. When I first started, I shot a little bit of color, and I guess I just naturally was more drawn to the black and white. I love, that's not to say I'll never do color, but I just love the black and white. Because the black and white to me is about, obviously, the light and the layers, the texture, the shapes, as opposed to color being more about the actual color. My choice of film, well, the choice was sort of made for me. It wasn't I didn't contemplate, should I shoot film or should I shoot digital? I really just used whatever was available to me because I had very little resources. So people loaned me cameras and film, and that's how it started. And so it really chose me, I didn't choose it. I'm very happy shooting film. I'm not opposed to digital. It just, I still sort of use what's available to me. Like, what's the quote? A Picasso quote. When he ran out of red, he used blue. Like, you just use what is available. I have a number of projects going on right now. I have a project, a birth project called Composing Life, where I'm photographing the actual birth. So if the next woman that I'm looking to work with is someone that intends on having a home birth, intends, because you never know, and a water birth would be great, and someone in my local area, just to make it feasible for me to do, because travel would be not possible for me right now. So I'm working on that. I'm also working on a mother-daughter project. exploring the relationship with mothers and daughters. I've been in 6 group shows so far. My work over the summer was at the Long Island Biennial at the Heckscher Museum of Art, and I was also asked to, one of the artists, to speak at a Meet the Artist night. It's called Viewpoints, I think, the program. So I'd like to expand in that way in my fine art career. Everything about photography really just came to me, which when I reflect on that sometimes, it's really pretty mind-boggling, because it's like, how did this happen? I mean, I was laying in bed sick, living on a disability income. How did I become a photographer?